Welcome to Project Pro Code Recipes. In this video, we are going to learn on how to compare different models in Python. This is my code snippet over here. I have copied this code and I pasted that in my Jupyter notebook. I'll explain to you the code over here as well as run this for you. So first, let me clear my kernel. Now let's get started. So first of all, why do we need to do that? So this can be extended to any regression algorithmic problems or clustering problems. When you are done with pre-processing, you need to select the best model to fit your data set so that you could get the best output. Now there are many models out there. For example, they are for consider example of regression. There is uh, gradient boosting regression, there is extreme gradient boosting regression, there is you can also go for multi-layer perceptron regression, that is MLP regression, linear regression, elastic net regression, etc. So you cannot write codes for each and every time and then try to analyze each and every model and then go for the best model for hyperparameter tuning. So one thing you could do, you could cluster all the models in the same as by making a same function, and then choose a classification, choose a matrix in order to evaluate your model, and the model that gives you the best result, you could pick those two or three models and then you could further go for hyperparameter tuning. So how does it help? The first thing is it makes your code looks clean and you can easily understand your code if you go back to your code again. The second thing is it reduces your time writing the code time and again. The third is it helps you to pick up the best model by for and after that you can proceed to hyperparameter tuning. Now in this model we are going for classification problem, and I'm using the breast cancer data set from sklearn library. So now from sklearn I've imported model selection, and from sklearn.linear model I've imported logistic regression. Then from tree I've imported decision tree classifier, and I am also using k neighbors classifier. So we all are familiar with decision tree classifier. Logistic regression is just an extension of linear classification, and whereas k neighbor in logistic regression you basically tune the model in such a manner that it gives predictions between 0 and 1, and all the predictions that is above 0.5 is consider it in class A and class 1, and if it's less than 0.5 you can consider it in class 0. Now k neighbors classifier. So what is k neighbor classifier? K neighbor basically you can say k neighbors is a clustering methodology for classification. Now another is linear discriminant analysis. You could also go for naive bayes classification. Now from support vector classification, remember SVM is generally slow as compared to all other classification models. Then from model selection I'm importing train test split to make a validation, to make a testing and training set for my models. And from sklearn import data sets. So I've imported data sets. Now matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. So now my data sets, sklearn comes with preloaded data sets like Boston data set, digits data set. So here I'm using breast cancer data sets. So data sets dot load breast cancer. Now data set. So x is equal to dataset dot data and y equal to dataset dot target. Train test split. Now I'm using my train test split to split my dataset into training and testing part. So x is the training. So x and y, and the other parameter is test side is equal to 0.25. That is, I'm using 25% for testing and 75% for training. It gives me the four parameters. One is 4 output. X train and y train is used for training, and X test and Y test is used for testing the accuracy of my model. Now I need to perform cross validation. So model selection I'm importing k folds, and n splits is equal to 10. This means out of 10, this means out of, okay, let me reduce the number of splits. This will reduce my time complexity for the calculation. So n splits is equal to 6. This means this means my k fold will split my dataset into 6 parts, use 5 for training and 1 for testing, and iterate over it 5 times. For example, it will pick up it has split it into 6 parts. It will pick up first 5, then it will for training, and the last for testing. Then from second it will pick till 6 it will pick up the 5 for training, and it will use the first for testing. In a similar way, it will pick up 5 for training, and it will leave the leftover for testing. Now over here my model. So this is the most important part. So I'm creating basically a list of models. So model, now it is an empty list, so I'm using append function. So model dot append, what will append do? So append is basically a listing. Append is basically picking up my these LR and logistic regression, and it is appending this into the list. Now model dot append LDA KNN cart decision tree classifier is also known as cart. Let me switch that to decision tree classifier. Now NB Gaussian bias and SVM. So result, now for each of these model, now I'm selected my models. Now what I will do, I will iterate over this each model, and I will I will calculate the result for each model. I will append that in my result, and then I will append the names in my names, and then I will print the final output. So for name and model in models, so as you can see, my model contains two parameters, like LR is one and logistic regression is the other. So name will iterate over the LR, and model will iterate over the initialized models. So for name model in models, k folds is equal to model selection dot k folds, n splits is equal to now CV result. So CV result is a cross validation result. So model underscore selection dot cross validation score, my model, my X train, my Y train, my K fold, and scoring methodology is accuracy. I'm using accuracy over here. So accuracy is basically just the percentage of the percentage of correct predictions upon the total number of predictions. Then I'm appending the result for each model in result dot append CV results, and then name, under the name append name. Okay, so yes, I'm now appending my name, yes, the names of LR in name. So what it will do, it will append the name in names, like LR will be appended in name list, and then the result of this LR, that is for the logistic regression, it will be appended in the result list. Final, it will print me the message. So message will be percentage s percentage f, that is it will print the name, that is for example it is going to print LR, then it is going to print the CV result mean. As CV result will give me 10 outputs for these 10 folds, so I want the mean, it will give me the mean, and then CV result dot std, it will give me the standard deviation. Print MSG will give me the final result. Then after that, plot dot figure, so figure size, I'm after this all I'm trying to visualize it using box plot. So plot dot figure, figure size is 1010. Now figure, subtitle, my title is how to compare SQL classification algorithm, then box plot, then AK statistics and all those, plt dot show. Now let me run this code. So you can see the result. Okay, it isn't showing the code. Just a second. Yes, now I forgot to write percentage matplotlib inline. If I means basically what this percentage matplotlib inline does, it prints the results in this Jupyter notebook itself. Now from sklearn LR, my best result is for a logistic regression, that is 0.94. LDA gives me 0.95. The poorest result comes from CS port vector machining, that is 0.93. NB 0.93, and decision tree gives 0.92, and KNN gives 0.92. Now let's visualize it using this result. So you can see now LR, the logistic regression, the result was around 0.94, which was for mean. So this is the mean, and the best result was around 1. And for LDA, the mean was around there, and the best result was 1. The most poorly performed model is my SVM. So you can also visualize it using the box plot algorithm, sorry, the box plot plots. And now you can see how I used all this model, I appended them, and then I finally got a result just over here. Now I can easily pick up the best model. For suppose now I want to go for LDA and KNN, because these two are different types of model. Now I want to go for LDA and KNN. Now it is easy for me to pick up any two models and then go for further hyperparameter tuning, rather than rather than picking up the models, hyperparameter tuning them every time, and then getting the best result. So this was all about codes in this video. For more industry relevant projects, you can visit our website, and for more code recipes like this, you can visit our website as well as our YouTube channel. You can also use this click here function to submit your request for customized code in case you don't find it on our website. If you like the video, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and the URL for the code in this video is available in the description below. Thank you.